Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is JD Bloodstone, and we are just about to get into the inner carton number 2 of a case of Currency Series 5. These are the collector boxes. This is video number 5, and these are boxes 13, 14, and 15. All 3 of these weigh 47 grams, and I'm excited to get into it. So let's go. Right off the bat, need to apologize for being late with this video. As I was talking about in 2 videos ago, I believe, I mentioned that I replaced my camera because I lost video number 1. Well, when I got a new camera, it messed up my microphone. So if you guys have watched videos 3 and 4, you'll notice that the sound isn't very good, and that's because, fortunately, my camera just used its built-in microphone instead of my lapel mic. So moral of the story is I ordered a microphone. Took a while to get here. Took even longer for me to figure it out. And we're learning along the way here, folks. So here is the first 2 packs of box 13. We've got Satoshi, Nakamoto. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Artemisia E of Korea. Probably brutalize that. Sam Walton. Looks like a crystal sparkle. And Joan of Arc, I don't even really, it must be one of those ice foils. I wish I could tell you about what you could possibly pull in here, but they did not, Dagans, they did not print the odds on the back of these boxes. Share a cat. Instead, you got to go to the website, and I haven't done that yet. Satoshi Nakamoto, cup and handle foil. However, I'm pretty confident that if we get something special here, we will be able to tell. Ross Ulbricht and liability. So far, because they aren't putting the inserts in these, we have been able to tell if the boxes have hits in them because they're heavier. And 47 is the base weight, so with all 3 of these being 47 grams, and here's what I mean. They used to have, these are just a stack for the inserts. They'd put anywhere from 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I found 5. They'd put those in the dud boxes to throw off the weight. And in this series, they just have this insert. So if every box has that insert, then the boxes that have the hits in them are going to weigh more. So far, every box that I've opened that's been more than 47 grams has had a hit in it. So at least that's the working theory. So unfortunately, I am not counting on any hits, but we got to go through the bad to get to the good, right? And then it's always good to be surprised. Do a quick curvature check. Don't see anything. Football. Ethereum. Mercury dime. Hollow. scalability, $20 Liberty head, Solana, Credit, Ethereum, Crystal Sparkle, Archimedes, looks like an iced foil, and Kathy Wood. All right, that was box 14. So let's get into box 15. I was thinking about this the other day that, you know, because you can tell weights, and then you just have to make one small incision right here at the bottom. You could even be more careful and trim it. And I'm not saying you should do this, but I'm just saying it's super easy. But if you were to go, you know, I won't mention that, but it's alarming because I know there's people who do that. And I think instead of fixing the problem, I think they enabled it. And a good example of what they should do is on the Space Galactic Edition, they actually wrapped the bottom. So there was 3 sides of glue, and you destroy the whole box getting into it from the bottom, so I had to come in from the top. And I thought that was I don't know if we've got curvature there or not. Something looks, I don't know, I don't think so. We'll see. I'm just hoping we're surprised. Debt. The Dynasty Collection. 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe. Foil. Enron. Ethereum. Enron was a great story. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that, but it's pretty much the biggest case of corporate fraud in history. Those guys were actually selling futures on the weather. Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, leverage. So if you don't know anything about Enron and you want to hear a fascinating story of what happens when people get a little too full of themselves, Keith Gill, ice oil. I'm sure you can go on YouTube and search for Enron and see some great documentaries. But anyway, that's it. That's what we've got for video number 5. Those were boxes 13, 14, and 15. And the theory holds true that if they're 47 grams, that's the base weight. So it kind of indicates that there is nothing special. Just a quick recap of what I did get. And that's it. We're going to wrap this video up. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Hopefully you can actually hear the sound. If my new microphone worked, you will see this video. If it didn't, you won't. And I'll try and fix it for the next one. But that's all I got for you. Thanks for sticking around. We'll see you in the next one.